Happy Hallows Eve! Yo, dudes and dudettes, your friendly neighbor. Okay, God, let me get this thing off. Right now, I can't talk to this thing. Alright, yo, dudes and dudettes, your friendly neighborhood JaxBlade here. And today we're doing a lovely Halloween Q&A. Well, it's gonna have mostly spectacular stuff into it, but it's got like, oh, by the way, did any of my Spill and Double Toasted fans, did you see freaking co-host or sidekick now make a comeback? That was awesome, so definitely go check that out on doubletoasted.com if you haven't already. But, today's video is just going to be a Q&A. Y'all submitted a bunch of questions for it. I'm going to answer all of them. Now, the questions I won't answer are ones I've answered countless times before. I've made videos on. You can find them on my channel. Or you can, you know, like, I don't feel qualified to answer it. Or, like, there was a lot of questions, though, that I had, like, seen so many times before that I had done. I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to, like, keep beating the dead horse on answering that. So you can find it if you really want to look for it. But there you go. But with that said, let's get to answering these questions. I do some edits to the video, but not like anything heavy, like, you know, put the name. So this would have taken a while, but I'm just going to get to reading the questions now, okay? All right, let's get to it. All right. Xander asked, damn, I got hiccups. Do you think they should have made a Trick or Treat 2? Yes, I do think they should have made Trick or Treat 2. Trick or Treat 1 is my favorite horror movie and favorite Halloween movie. I have to watch it every, you know, year around this time, or just every year in general. Shit. I got the hiccups, guys, sorry. But, yeah, I think they definitely should have made Trick or Treat 2. I would love to see Sam come back and just go on with his antics. That was great. Shit. I had to get a drink of water there. The hiccups were hitting me way too hard. But definitely, Trick or Treat 2 needs to happen. If you guys haven't seen Trick or Treat, and gals haven't seen Trick or Treat, go watch it this Halloween. Go watch it tomorrow. It's like one of the best horror Halloween-based films they got. Alright, definitely check it out. Alright. What is your favorite Halloween candy? I'd say my favorite candy for this year is definitely, like, I have a few Halloween candies I like. Like, first off, I love chocolate, hence why I eat chocolate every day, which probably, you know, it's just, everything is balanced, right? But, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I love Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Those are so damn good. Also, like, even though it gets hate, I really do love candy corn. I love candy corn. Like, as a kid, I hated it because, like, when you put it in your mouth, it was all waxy and had no flavor. But then, like, recently I took a bite out of it and I was like, dang, this is good. It's got a bunch of flavor, just, like, hit me. And I was just like, yeah, I love candy corn. So, candy corn, honestly, I know what they said in Gravity Falls is loser candy, but I love candy corn. Candy corn is great. Okay. Damn hiccups. Okay, this damn thing too is keeping me from breathing. Alright. Uraraka, Sue, and Momo. You gotta F1, marry one, kill one, go. Okay, I'm definitely marrying Uraraka because she just seems like a sweet, nice person. She's like the thing about that show is like I'm aging them up so no one goes, oh my god, you're being a pedophile, even though it's an abubophile. If you watch Monkey Jones, you'll get that joke. But no, it's I age them all up to like 18 or 20s and stuff like that. But yeah, Uraraka just seems like a cute. She'd be like a nice housewife to come home to and play video games with and nerd out with. Momo's getting effed. Oh my god, is all night. You see those things on that girl, yeah, down get effed. And Sue, I love Sue. So F her to death. There you go. F her to death. Oh yeah, I just can name with a new thing. There we go. I'm gonna just. That's how we gonna play this game. All right. So marry Uraraka, bang the hell out of Momo, or Yayarozu, how you say her name, and Sue. I'm definitely going to F her to death. There you go. F her to death. There you go. Fine thing right there. Are you up to date on One Piece? If not, are you actively reading it still? I'm not. I know sort of what's going on, but I stopped reading One Piece a while ago. Just it got overwhelmingly long, and then I watched some things, like I know that he has Gear 4 and he freaking effed up Doflamingo with it, so that was a cool thing to see, but I'm not really that interested as I used to be. Like, I tell people all the time is this, tell me, and I tell all my friends this too, tell me the second they find Boa Hancock. Tell me the second they know that Boa Hancock has a crush on Luffy, because Sanji's reaction to that will be great. And I know Sanji's coming back, even though they got this whole thing going on. But, like, I want to see the Straw Hats react to the fact that Boa Hancock is in love with Luffy. That would be amazing. I've said that for years. Are you a fan of the Saw movies? And if so, are you hyped for the new one? Mr. Weed asks. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely real with you. As a horror fan, I've only watched the first 3 Saw movies, because I figured this is a series based on like a human who died and stuff like that. So I haven't seen Saw 4, 5, 6 in 3D in the new Jigsaw movie, because to me Saw ended at Saw 3 when he got his neck slit and stuff like that. So, and it was like a realistic film, and I didn't want to be like, oh, supernatural. So honestly, I never got back into the Saw series after that. Jiren asks, do you believe in ghosts or demons or stuff like that? Look, I'll be real with you, alright? I do not F with certain things, alright? There are certain things I am so actively paranoid. Like, I say this, if you own a Ouija board and you start playing that thing when you're around me, I no longer exist to you. I no longer exist to you. I will not be a standing casualty because of your foolishness, okay? Like, I know it's paranoid, I know it's that, but I don't care. Like, if you're playing this freaking Bloody Mary Candyman crap, I do not want to be a part of this. I will leave. I don't care. I am so paranoid of that stuff, but yeah, I don't F with that stuff, man. Who is your favorite anime YouTuber? The Unknown Otaku. Super Eye Patch Wolf. Love Super Eye Patch Wolf. What do you think of the anime series Black Clover? If you've watched it, what do you think? Alright, I haven't watched it yet, to be honest. Like, I had a friend who started reading the manga a while ago, and he was telling me it was good. And I don't know, I just never got into it. But if, like, it's doing good whatsoever, I'll check out the anime. So, there you go. Do you read/watch 7 Deadly Sins, the anime? If so, are you hyped for season 2? Yes, I do watch 7 Deadly Sins, and yes, I think it's not really season 2. Season 2 on Netflix is only like 4 episodes, and I read the manga, and I love the manga. Like, there's this guy I don't want to spoil come along, this big buff dude who comes along who's like a skinny guy, and I love that. I love that character so much. I won't spoil it for people coming along, but he's my favorite character in the series. He's so alpha. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the season, I guess, 3 that they got coming in January. Do you search for you-know-what, then features working out? Well, I look for... Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I do, okay? Like, that is kind of hot to me. It's just like you're in the gym and then, you meet a hot girl and then, step hot. And, it's like, to me, that's hot. Yeah, I do. What's the story behind how you got real anime training as your teacher? Okay, yeah, so a lot of people don't know this. So real anime training, well, actually it's called Next Level Stuff now, is actually like my teacher, like my actual teacher. He like trained me when I was like 16 years old. And basically I found his website, realanimetraining.com, when I was like 16, because I was like, no one else trains like anime. Has anyone ever thought of that? And I found it, and then he had all these workouts on Goku and stuff like that. I was like, that is so inspirational and cool. And so like I would follow these workouts, and then I think around like 5 years later, I finally met him in 2012, and yeah, he was a great guy, great sensei. Like, to me, he's my sensei. I bow my head to him. Like, he's the one who started the whole anime training thing, and like I like being my teacher. Like, he's such a support. He gives me all these ideas, and I really appreciate him, and got mad respect to him. And go watch his Next Level Stuff right now. Like, he is such a great guy. I love my sensei so much. He's like great teacher. He helped me so much. Like, helped me go from being a wimpy kid to like a strong guy. So that was great. Anime sensei, he's awesome. Do you like creepypastas? If so, which is your favorite story? I don't read creepypastas, to be honest. I don't know. Like, I never got into it. And then it's one of those things, like, I don't like stories that I do like stories, and don't get it twisted, I do like stories where people are creative and they come up with, like, these horror stories of, like, what happens, but I don't like, reading them before bed, because, like, for me, it's like one of those things, like, the mind is a mother effer, okay? It will get in your head, and then you'll just start thinking about that stuff, and it messes with you, and so that's something to me. Like, I love all these horror movies, but I just don't like the thought of just sitting there alone thinking about, oh god, now I have to go to sleep, because sleep is an integral part of my fitness thing, and I don't want to be sitting there thinking, oh crap, something's about to come out the closet or something like that. But yeah, it's, I don't have any creepypasta stories, to be honest. No, there's some I know of, but I don't know of, like, that many. Let's see. List of your favorite horror movies I want to watch. Oh, God. That would be just a long list, brother. So, I'll give you 4 you can watch, like, during Halloween. So, Trick or Treat, of course. Friday the 13th Part 6, I always watch this time of year because it's just a great horror film. The Tale of Leslie Vernon, I did a whole video on that, like Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. I did a whole video on that, so you can check that out. And Halloween the Classic, of course. Man, I could literally do a whole video. If you ever are interested in that, let me know in the comments below, because I could go on and on about like my favorites for like a long time. But yeah, let me ever know if you want to know that. But yeah, those are 4 I recommend. Between Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, which network do you think was your favorite? That's from Jesus. Let me see. Honestly, I would go with Cartoon Network. Yeah, I would go with Cartoon Network because it had Toonami, and Toonami, once you introduce Toonami just had like all the classic anime and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely got to go with Cartoon Network. And then it also had Adult Swim as well. So Cartoon Network having Toonami and Adult Swim just completely overshot on Nick. So sorry, Nick. All right, Andrew Fuentes asks, which is your go-to rap song in the gym to work out to? All right, yeah, there's one I actually like, because I don't like much rap music today, because I like rap music where I'm not a fan of this trap crap they got on. It was just like, oh, nigga, oh, bitch. I'm not a fan of that. It's just like a bunch of noises with random lyrics that don't mean anything. I like lyrics where they're actually like, oh, damn, you made me think, or like, you said some fire stuff right there, or like, you getting me hype with this beat. Like, I don't like rap music, the standard rap they got today. So like, for instance, there's this dude called Shizzy, or 6 Seconds now, and he used to do these anime raps. He's doing his own rap now, but these raps were so freaking fire. I love these because they're like actually saying lyrics. I'm like, oh crap, that's fire, that's hot, so that's great. But my favorite rap song right now that I listen to every single day, especially when I'm working abs, is the TJ Combo theme. If you've never heard the TJ Combo theme, it is one of the hype. It is just pure hype in song form. Like if you watch the death battle with TJ Combo and a freaking Balrog, it like played when he like started winning, and I just, oh my god, that song gets me so hype. It makes me just want to go run, train, bach, do all this stuff. I love that song. Greatest hype song there is for me right now. So that's what I got to say to that. Jesse James Alaha, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. What's your dream car? Honestly, my dream car is the 2008 Bumblebee Camaro that was in Transformers, the very first one. Like, ever since I saw that car, I just thought that was a badass car, and I would love to have that one day. But yeah, 2008 Bumblebee Camaro. What's your most hated or least favorite anime? I've said this several times before, but I'll just answer again. I cannot stand Bo. And I know so many people are like, oh, Bo's so funny. Like, to me, that's just the dumbest show ever. I don't care. I don't like it. If you like it, no harm to you. You have your things. I have my things. But I think that's just a dumb show. I don't like it at all. Yo, Jax, hope you get better. What is your least favorite Spidey villain? Least favorite? Probably any of the B villains, like the C villains or something like that. There are so many to count from. Like, there was this one called The Spot in freaking the 1990 series and also in the comic books. And that was just a wasted episode to me. I was bored as a kid watching that episode. It's just so lame. But yeah, I would say him right now. Spoon lol 2 asks, what's the most creative, time-consuming Halloween costume, and which Halloween contingency plan are you most proud of? Most creative, time-consuming Halloween costume. Dang, you know, to be honest, I don't really make my costumes because I don't know how. Like, most of my costumes I build, like, though there are some Tough Like the Toons costumes I just put together. Like, my Overwatch one, if you watch my Overwatch Tough Like the Toons, that one I just, like, put that together from random stuff. But I guess that would be the one that was most creative I made, like, personally, because I didn't go out and buy the costume. But my favorite Halloween contingency would probably be... Oh, God. I love any of the ones I did with Jason. Honestly, any of the ones I did with my boy Jason, because he's, you know, my favorite. I think I just put so much work and heart into all those ones, so those ones are my favorites by far. Michael Gilbert asks, can you watch something you know is bad move in term of plot or story and still enjoy it for what it was? Like, are you asking if I can watch a bad movie? Because I can watch a bad movie. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Alright. Where is it? Yeah. It should be. Yeah, here we go. This is a horrible movie I'm about to show y'all. But I love watching it. This movie right here, 8 Crazy Nights, is such a bad, horrible movie. I will never stand up for it. But I love watching this movie. I don't know what it is. I just love this movie so much. It's crap, but I enjoy watching it. Okay. Let's see, what else is next? Alright. Thoughts on Naruto versus Ichigo? You'll probably see a number of these. I don't know. I'm curious to see what they do with it. Like, I know I'm more interested in the comments for it. That's all I'm interested in, is reading the comments of people getting heated because, you know, Ichigo from Bleach lost or Naruto freaking lost. Like, I'm curious which Naruto they're going to use as well. Are they using freaking Boruto Naruto? Or are they using Naruto from the last? Or Naruto when he, like, unlocked his Stage of 6 Pass mode? Like, there are so many different varieties of Naruto that if they use them, it's like, oh, that's gonna be a better fight, but it could be a bit one-sided. So I don't know, but let's see what they do. Are you going to any anime or gaming conventions or anything of that sort? None I could think of right yet, besides that QnA thing I'm doing in November, and the video is linked on my channel somewhere. Let's see. Least favorite horror movie villain. Alright, least favorite horror movie villain. I gotta say that dude. Okay, you know what? To me, I don't like horror movie villains that are too realistic, in the sense that I feel like, okay, this person could exist in real life doing these effed up things to people. So, for instance, I know Freddy Krueger's fake, and he's like a child murderer and molester in the original and stuff like that, and it's just horrible, and he's a molester in the remake by itself, and but he has that personality and people just love him. And then Chucky's just a horrible human being, horrible doll now, and all that stuff. And then there's so many characters you look through, but one I just cannot stand is the freaking Collector. The Collector, he just, like, to me, he is just so disgusting. I just hated everything about it. I was just like, dude, you're effed up. And I usually like to do the mask, but I was like, nah. Like, at the end of the Collection, part 2 of that movie, I love that he got his comeuppance. Like, that was so satisfying. Or any of those F's up people from Hostel, or the people from Devil's Rejects. I like all of them. I was happy. Like, that's one part of me. I noticed that my bloodlust comes out for certain people, and I'm just like, you guys need to die horribly in just horrible ways. And I'm just like, my Punisher, Venom, like Rorschach side comes out, and I'm like, die. Who is the best character in all of Ruby? That's easy. Yang. Oh yeah, Yang is bae. Alright, my bro right here asked me, top 9 anime you can watch besides Dragon Ball and One Punch Man any type of day, or any time of day, my apologies. Okay, yeah, I think he's saying this because I posted this on Twitter and Facebook the other day, like, of just anime shows, like my top 9 that I can watch anytime. And Hajime no Ippo, My Hero Academia, Yu Yu Hakusho, Digimon Adventure 1. I love Digimon Adventure 1 so much, that's why I wear that Crest of Courage in most of my videos. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Lucky Star, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. I love Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, so good. Rogue Age, Kaihetsuzama, and Mitsudomoe. If you haven't seen Mitsudomoe, it's this funny ass show my friend got me into. It is like, it's one of these shows where I was just like, is this some lolly crap? But no, actually it's this really funny show. It's like South Park and drawn together, because the humor in the show is so effed up. Like, if you're not like PC, if you're like a PC person, you probably wouldn't like it, because like that's just disgusting. But to me, who's someone with an effed up sense of humor, I thought it was just hilarious all the way through. Like, it's funny what they do with these kids, and it's just like, that's wrong, but it's hilarious. The show is hilarious. Mr. Demoy, I love that show. Let's see. What's your favorite Friday part? Friday the 13th, part 6. I love that show. Favorite breakfast food by McMexicans. Fix the camera real quick. I really am fond of pancakes or waffles with chocolate chips when I have a good breakfast, or donuts, because breakfast food is my favorite food, because you got like sausage, bacon, donuts, freaking muffins. So there's so many like varieties of breakfast food, but I love pancakes or waffles with chocolate chips in them, and that's just like a great cheat day food that I love to eat. Let's see. Dang, my phone is getting all weird now. Favorite action movie of the year so far? Logan by far for me. Logan was just incredible. I loved Logan so much. Do you think... Have I done that? Do you have any... Oh, excuse me. Do you have any scary Halloween stories? Yes, I do, and I'm gonna, like, tell it tomorrow. Like, that'll be my spoiler alert October 31st video. Like, it's gonna be a story on something that was just horrifying that happened to me during this time of year. What was your favorite Halloween costume that you wore? Darth Vader. But the thing with my Darth Vader one was I looked forward to it so much as a kid. Like, I had this Darth Vader outfit, and I was so hyped. I just got it in the mail. I was just like, oh my god, this is so cool. I have this Darth Vader outfit. And I'm like all excited, and I'm wearing it, showing my friends. They're like, oh my god, Jordan, that's so cool. And then we go out trick-or-treating. And because the mask has like tinted lenses, I could not see crap on the black street. I was just like, where the heck are my friends? Had to grab my candy, and they like, I was tripping over my cape, and so it was the most horrible thing ever. I could not see where I was going. It was awful. My friends had to keep dragging me places. Eventually I had to take it off, and the people kept commenting, why are you not wearing your helmet, Darth Vader, and just F off. But yeah, that was my favorite costume. Yo, Jax, how did you get the ideas to make those Halloween videos? I got the idea for it. The reason I like to do 31 days, even though this month wasn't 31 days, is I'm a big fan of Massacre, and I love when he did Monster Madness, and I just love watching those every single day of the year, and I was like, oh, I'd like to do some of that, and I've always had like I've been a fan of horror, so I was just like, okay, what can I do? And I've always liked the fact that when a hero is a badass in a horror movie, like, you know, Ash Williams or Sidney from Scream, or there was this movie, God, what the heck was this movie? There was a movie with these people with these fur masks, and like they were trying to kill this family, but this one girl knew how to like set traps. It's gonna come to me. I forget what it was called, but I watched it on Netflix a while ago and I loved it. But I just like the idea of like being the hunter, and then being hunted and then turning into the hunter. Like, I like that fact so much. I like that fact so much. All right, let's see. What would you do if you could direct your very own Friday the 13th movie? You know, I have two ideas. One, I would like to focus on Jason's childhood, of like him, like how he was sort of like Michael Myers, but actually show like, okay, you should feel sorry for this kid. He's not just like a random serial killer, because Jason was never like, oh, I'm gonna go kill animals. Like, the comics F that thing up, where they was like, oh, he went and killed cats and did all this weird stuff, and no, he was just a poor boy living with his mom. And I'd like to go into that aspect. Or I would like a story where people go to Crystal Lake, and then they like got a camera, and they're like, Jason isn't real, and they're like doing this first person thing, and then they start getting picked off one by one by Jason, and it's sort of like the Friday the 13th game, but it's like first person. I love that idea as well. Do you think Vegeta should get a new transformation? Yeah, but don't like asshole and just say, oh, Vegeta's got Ultra Instinct 2 now or something like. I mean, he can get Ultra Instinct, but it's just I like the fact that Goku and Vegeta, because like, to me, my main ending for Dragon Ball the series, like, I've always wanted an ending where it's sort of like Rocky 3, where Vegeta and Goku are like equals, and then they walk into a place, and I was like, it's been a long time since we fought seriously. Yeah, but this place, we have the whole place to ourselves, and then they just charge each other, and it's like Rocky 3, the ending where Apollo and Rocky were fighting. I'd love an ending like that. That would be so badass to me. What other fitness channels do you trust or recommend? Athlean X, tremendously. I trust Athlean X. He doesn't really do fitness stuff anymore, but I really loved Ice One Cube when he was uploading. Like, he was like my favorite fitness channel for the longest time. Hodge Twins I watch for entertainment, even though they just eat food in the car now. So like, I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of sad. Like, I know once you get so big, you can do what you want, but still, it was like, I miss them doing their little fitness videos. Chris Jones is good. Okay, I had to move because my camera died, and I had to come back here an hour later. So let's just get to it again. All right. Why is Spider-Man PS1 so awesome? Like, I know you played it. I just want to hear you ramble since you bring it up a lot. Okay, why Spider-Man for PS1 is my favorite video game of all time. I just love the story. I don't know what it is. I think it gives me a sense of nostalgia. And it also gives me a sense of just, like, I love that game because it has all the characters I love in it. Like, I love Venom, I love Carnage, I love Doc Ock. I love seeing all these characters. And I just want that game remade because the story was so good. Like, if they could ever do a Spider-Man movie based on that game, I would love it. I would absolutely love that game, but since, you know, they can't right now, it would just be amazing. So I really would like it to be remade, so that's why I know the 2018 Spider-Man game isn't going to be like based on that, but still I'm very curious to see what they do with the 2018 Spider-Man because it looks very good. Looks very, very good. So I'm interested in that. But that's the main reason. It's just the story gives me a sense of nostalgia, and that was like one of the first games I just like kept playing all the way through like so many times when I was in 5th grade. So that's why I love it. Bruce Lee or Goku? Definitely go. You know me personally, I prefer the Superman dub version of Goku, you know, bias. I completely admit I have that fanboy W bias for that one. Own it all day. But Bruce Lee's just been my idol since I was little kid, so before Goku, so I'll give him the slight edge. Ben 10 versus Goku. Since Ben 10, especially Ben 10,000, has that freaking black form, which can like make entire universes or wipe out universes, yeah, that one wins effortlessly, not even a question. Did you play Cuphead yet? If yes, were you tilted afterwards? If no, did you play any newly released games? Yes, I have played Cuphead. That game this is one of the reasons I can't do streaming, because I get so angry and heated playing games like this. It gives me pacing problems. Like, I will get up and I'll start pacing back and forth like, you embarrassed me, I got you. And like, I have such a rage problem with those games. But yeah, like Cuphead, it's a beautiful game, well animated and stuff like that. But yeah, I was cursing that game out for the longest time. So that's why I don't do gaming streams or anything like that. What's your scariest anime moment? Scariest anime moment? There was this anime called Corpse Party. Just freaked me out. Okay, I did not like that anime whatsoever. Corpse Party. If you could choose between training on the gravity chamber, ignoring the science saying that it will kill you, or training in the time chamber, same rules apply, which one would you choose and why? I would honestly go with let me think. Gravity chamber or time chamber? Gravity chamber would be cool if you like could get progressively stronger, and it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, then that'd be awesome. But I mean, it would be cool to have a room of spirit in time where it's like, oh, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Then you go in, and then you come out looking like freaking Lazar Angeloff because you had a whole year of just nothing but training and focus. But I can admit that would be boring. So I would definitely prefer having a gravity chamber that I could intentionally get strong with, especially with a bag of senzu beans to just heal me up right afterwards. That would be incredible. I would love a gravity chamber if, you know, the science didn't say, oh, that will kill you right away. But yeah, I'd love that. What age do you recommend Tough Like the Tunes workouts? My Tough Like the Tunes series, I honestly made it for everyone. So every gender, every, you know, person whatsoever can do it. So like whatever age you are, just do it safely. Pick the right weight and the right rep ranges and you'll be great. That's what I say with that. Tough Like the Tunes is for everybody. Would you still work out in the apocalypse? If so, what workouts would you... You know, I thought about this. I was talking to my friend about this the other day, like, if we would work out during the apocalypse. Because I don't see how you could do leg day during the apocalypse. Because, think about it. It's like, oh my god, there's a zombie apocalypse or something like that. I just did, like, 500 squats and shit like that. My legs are dead. I can't run away in time. And it's one of those things that makes you, like, wonders. I probably do a bunch of like survival calisthenic things of like, okay, I gotta know how to climb, I gotta be able to do this, but I probably wouldn't do like heavy weight training because I just feel like, oh, I'm too sore, I can't attack properly. But with calisthenics, I feel like that would be the greatest mentality, because that's one thing I've always just thought, like, if I work legs during the zombie apocalypse, I'd be effed. It's just, that's what it would be, like, oh crap, they're breaking in here, I gotta go. It's just, it's horrible. Probably do a lot of sprints too. How about Nightmare Before Christmas? Who's your favorite character besides Jack? My favorite character in Nightmare Before Christmas is Oogie Boogie. Because I love his song. Like, well, what have we here? I love the voice for that character. I love the songs. I love Oogie Boogie so much in that movie. Like, it's just a great... I love Oogie Boogie. He was my favorite character in that movie. Was he also the Shadow on the Moon at Night? Was he on the Shadow on the Moon? Was that the same character? Was Oogie Boogie and the Shadow on the Moon at Night the same character? Like, let me know in the comments. I think, yeah, they have to be. Okay, whatever. There any particular idea you want for the JaxBlade X Mia fan art to look like? If I get the chance, I can try and work on it. Okay, well, you know my dirty mind thinks of it. Just like show us both having fun together, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's what I like. But that's the best way. Any Mia Jax thing like that, I love. What's your best Halloween related memory? Eating a ton of chocolate and then I passed out. Yeah, surprisingly that was it, because I got all the candy I wanted and I ate so much that I passed out. So yeah, I know that sounds weird, but yeah, that's definitely what it is. I ate so much I missed. What's your favorite scene from Trick or Treat? Definitely the werewolf scene. Love the werewolf scene. The werewolf scene was like, because I'm not, oh God, I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it, but Trick or Treat, that, like, they show in the trailer the werewolves are in there, but yeah, I love the werewolf scene. That's my favorite scene in the movie. Since you watched Fullmetal Alchemist, which of the two do you like more, 2003 or Brotherhood? I prefer Brotherhood, because Brotherhood, I don't know, Brotherhood just seemed a lot better. I love the original Fullmetal Alchemist, but then I hated the ending, and I hate Conqueror of Shambhala. I hate that movie so much. But I loved the original Fullmetal Alchemist series. It was just a fun series I enjoyed watching all the time. And I would definitely go with Brotherhood, because Brotherhood just, the entire anime, I can rewatch that anime from start to finish anytime because it's so damn good. And also, the freaking ending, like, the ending to me is one of the most satisfying endings in all of anime. I love that ending. Okay. Which woman do you think is the best wife to Goku? Musubi from Sekirei. I'm not even joking about that. Like, literally, I've made this joke so many times before, but if you know who Musubi from Sekirei is, like, she is basically the female Goku, and those two would just get along so well together. Like, you like to fight? I like to fight. You like to train? I like to train. I've got a hot body for a woman. You have a hot body for a man. Let's, like, fight. Like, that would be incredible. Which do you like better, anime or fitness? Fitness, dude. I love anime, but fitness is what I live for. What's your favorite anime this year? Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Love that series so much. Rewatched it several times already. Okay. Which horror movie villain do you think you could take in a fight? Any of the non-supernatural ones. I feel like if I had a weapon, I could take on, you know, like Ghostface, Scream. Like, I feel if I had like a bat, I could whoop his ass. Or, you know, other ones, like, I have all those contingencies for a reason, because you need special weapons to take him down. But, like, Ghostface is a bitch. Fuck it. Would you rather be trained by Master Splinter or Rabbit from Ninja Turtles? Definitely Master Splinter. Like, I'd love to be trained by Master Splinter, because he's just a beast. Especially if it's Hamato Yoshi Splinter. That'd be awesome. If money and resources weren't a problem, what would be your ideal Halloween costume? Spawn. Spawn or freaking Snake Eyes. I would love to be either of those. Okay, so that. Will you ever do a live stream on console? I saw that you like playing Overwatch. Okay, I just mentioned I probably wouldn't because I have like rage issues, but I also don't know how. I don't know how to set up like a thing like Fuse mic, because I play on the PlayStation 4, so I don't know how to do all that tech stuff to like do a stream with it. Like, to be honest, like, I just don't know how. Maybe if I knew how. How do you know the difference between injury-causing pain and mental block pain? I actually have a whole video coming on that next month. Elvira or Frankenstein's Bride? Definitely Elvira. She got some tickle bitty, man. I love Elvira. Besides your favorite horror movie, what horror movie scared you the most? Anything to do with like ghosts or demons, I like, because it's stuff you can't control. Like, I don't like things where, like, think about it like this. If you give it a tangible form, that means you can battle it. But, like, ones that, like, you can't really fight unless you have, you know, Ghostbusters wear, those are the ones that freak me out. Because, like, it's like, I wish I had, you know, my Ghostbuster stuff to, like, take it down, but I don't. So it's kind of like, I'm kind of screwed in this situation. So those are the only ones I don't like, the ones that make you feel helpless. But every other one that's, like, tangible and you can, like, fight and, like, damage, and those are the ones I actively enjoy. Who's your favorite Japanese horror ghost girl? Sadako. Sadako. I love Sadako. If you had to choose between only being able to watch anime or read manga for the rest of your life, which would you choose? Watch anime. I would rather watch anime because there's sometimes, like, depending on the manga artist, I can't tell what's going on because it's all black and white. Like, it's like one of these things where I'm just like, I can't really see the action. Like, One Punch Man, Yusuke Murata, the reason I love the manga for One Punch Man is because, like, it's drawn so well, like, you can make a flip book of it. But then there are some mangas where I'm just like, I can barely see what the heck is going on, so I prefer the anime. Let's see. How do you feel about Dragon Ball Super 112 episodes later? I mean, the Jiren fight was amazing. I did like that, but it's still just, it's meh to me. It's like not that spectacular. It's just like a fun show that I enjoy, like looking at it like reality TV. Like the Jiren fight was great, but that was like a spec. But like, it's decent. It's not something I go, oh, I hate it or anything like that. Have you ever played Ultimate Spider-Man video game for PS2 and Gamecube? Yeah, I did. I loved how you could be Venom in that game, but I hated how, like, you had to feed every minute and then, like, people came chasing you. I hated how you couldn't just be Venom without, like, your health depleting, so that was annoying to me. So, Jack, since you just marathon Stranger Things Season 2 in a day, what did you think of it, and what would you like to see in Season 3? See, Stranger Things Season 2, I wish I had more time to do, like, a Stranger Things, like, video thing for the Demodogs, but, wow, Stranger Things Season 2 was amazing, absolutely incredible. I loved every bit of it. It was so well done. The Duffer Brothers, congrats. The cast, well done, just amazing. Like, honestly, if Stranger Things ended right there, like that was the finale, series finale, I'd be happy. I'd be set. I'd be like, that was a phenomenal series. You did a great job. But Season 3, I just hope they can keep this momentum going, and it's so great. But, yep, that's what I think so far. It's phenomenal. Stranger Things 2 was phenomenal. And, alright, I got my last two questions here. Since you are a huge horror fan, Jax, what got you into horror movies? Also, was there anything that ever scared you really bad as a kid? Okay, you know what? What got me into horror movies was my uncle and my British side of my family always had horror movies, and they would show them to me. And there was also these action figures called Movie Maniacs, where they were just like action figures of horror movie monsters. And I would see them, and I was like, oh my god, I started collecting them, and I loved them. And I would just like watch the movies these monsters, Movie Maniacs, were based on. I was like, oh my god, and then I just fell in love with watching it. But stuff that scared me really bad as a kid, I can tell you right now, there was this trailer for this movie called, I'll tell you 5 things that scared me. Darkness Falls horrified me as a kid. That thing with the Tooth Fairy horrified me. The Ghastly Grinner from Are You Afraid of the Dark gave me nightmares for 10 freaking years. That guy freaked me out. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because it looks so realistic. I thought it was a snuff film, and that disturbed me so badly. So that's what I thought, he was like a real person. I didn't know he was like based off like several people. Like it disturbed me so much, the original one. There's this trailer for this movie called The Haunting, where it talks about this house and how it's alive, and the trailer, like, oh, the trailer freaks me out every time I see it. Because I remember when I was a kid, that scared me, like being in a house. And, okay, alright, if anyone in the comments knows this, then let me know, because as an adult, I sort of want to face this fear. But there was this little skit on freaking the Sci-Fi Channel in the 90s, and it was this girl who was playing hopscotch. And she was playing hopscotch, and then, like, they're showing these, like, effed up images, and then they pan up to her face, and her face is all, like, effed up and demonic, and that just gave me nightmares for years. It was on Sci-Fi Channel. I remember it vividly. Girl playing hopscotch freaked me out, but that is, oh my god, it creeped me out so much. But if anyone in the thing know, then let me know. I need to know that. Okay. If you could choose only one of two chicks to smash, which would you choose, Blair or Tsubaki? I gotta go with Blair. Like, I love Tsubaki, and she's got some tickle bitties as well, but Blair just seems more freaky. I know she's got a crazy pussy, but yeah, there we go. Well, damn, this video was longer than expected, but I hope I answered all y'all questions that I got. Like, remember, if I didn't answer your question, it's probably been answered before, or you can just go look through my channel and you'll probably find like, oh, it was there the entire time. But yeah, that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And tomorrow I have scary story from what happened to me as a kid for during Halloween, so that's gonna be fun, like, to cap this month off, and I had a lot of fun doing it. But tell me, and since this is a long video, I'm curious to how many of you actually made it to the end, so leave a comment below that says hashtag Jax loves motorboating Mia. Okay, yeah, hashtag Jax loves motorboating Mia. There you go, that's the ending thing. And I hope you all have a great Halloween Eve, as it were. Alright, but remember, like I always say, keep calm, booyah on, that never gets old, and don't forget, Momentai. I'll see you tomorrow on Halloween.